Zidane Danny, Electro Ninja here, and welcome back to Electro Ninja's Lab. You know what time it is. It's time for Nintendo Direct in about half an hour. Um, so yeah, well, obviously, we're gonna see some new stuff. I don't know what they're gonna do for this actually, though. Um, a lot of people have been saying that they think that, uh, um, it's probably gonna be some pretty minor stuff, which I can kind of understand what they're thinking with that because of the fact that the Nintendo Switch, whatever is coming next, the next game, the next console, that's been announced as like pretty minor stuff, um, and they're going to do an official thing in a future direct, but it will not be this one. It will be some future one, probably later this year. Um, I don't. Obviously, no one seems to know exactly, but it will be interesting to say the least. Um, but other than that, I really have no idea what they're going to be putting in this. I don't think that it's going to be necessarily anything major. Probably, yeah. They don't really have anything specific, except that this is going to be um, 40 minutes. It will be games that will be going on throughout the rest of the year, and it will not be. They will not be mentioning the Nintendo Switch successor, which, I mean, yeah, basically, we know that there is a Nintendo Switch successor, but it's not going to be in this. And it's basically whatever's going to be in this is going to be anything that's going to be releasing from now until Christmas, basically. So, who knows? um, but I think I don't know. It's going to be interesting to say the least. Whatever they do decide to put in this, my guess is probably only like one or two, like a Mario game. I'm not expecting anything from Pokemon because Pokemon does Pokemon Directs if they're gonna do anything. Um, there's a small chance of something from Pokemon, but like I said, it's a pretty low chance for them. Um, and then anything else, it's pretty rare. It's pretty unlikely that we'll see anything too specific. Um, I mean, there's a chance that we'll see something from. There's a chance that we'll see something from Animal Crossing, but the thing is, I imagine if we're the next Animal Crossing game, whatever that's gonna be, that is gonna be on the next Switch. I'll just use next Switch as the way to describe the successor. Um, so yeah, so the next Switch, whatever is gonna be in that, will be so they're probably gonna reveal everything in that. So a major Mario, a major um, Zelda game, a major the next Animal Crossing, um, probably Pokemon. I'm thinking Legend ZA is probably going to be the next Pokemon game, but we'll see on that. At least major game. I don't think that they're gonna do anything beyond that. What else could they do? I don't think that there's. I really doubt that there's gonna be a Smash Bros on the next console, whatever it is, because like, where do you go from Super Smash Bros Ultimate? Um, because that was the definitive game. So I don't think that they're going to do another one of those for a while. I mean, they could absolutely announce like some ports, some which I think that would actually make the most sense for to basically tide them over until they're ready to announce the next Switch is put out like whether they be ports or remakes, things that are simple, because at this point in time everyone who is a major creator is already working on, hey, let's get ready for the Switch 2, whatever, or the next Switch. Um so yeah, Splatoon 4, that's probably going to be on the Switch, on the next Switch. Um the and so on and so forth. Pretty much anything that is directly Nintendo will be on the next Switch. That's all I have to say. Um, but yeah, I'm not sure. I really am not. Yeah. But I don't know. I do. I am kind of. You know what I would like to see, and I highly doubt that this is gonna happen. So let's be very clear on this. I do not think that they are going to put Missing Link immediately on the Switch. However, I think that the Switch would make sense as the next, if any of the consoles are going to have a connection to Missing Link, I think the Switch makes the most sense. Um, Other than that, maybe you'll be able to connect your Switch or your phone to whatever console is going to be your main console, and that way you can like look at the whatever the like the main story of Missing Link on your bigger screen, because that's one thing that was annoying with uh, um, Union Cross, is the idea that they um, you still had to play everything on the phone, and it's why I haven't recorded the entire freaking thing and watched it. Um, because at this point in time, if I want to replay any of the phone games for Missing Link, for any of that, I have to replay the game. I'll have to watch the game and then record my visuals, and they'll have to be separate, and I'll have to do a whole bunch of editing to get that all figured out, and I don't know. Maybe I can figure something out, but I really don't want to worry about it too much. So I'm not putting in that much effort into a game that is literally just cutscenes. So that's why I'm not doing that with Union Cross. But I will be doing it with Missing Link. I'm gonna be recording Missing Link on my phone from the get go, and then I'm gonna record my voice with it. So hopefully everything goes smoothly. Um, the biggest problem I'm expecting for Missing Link is gonna be like other people, but we'll see. Speaking of which, I'm still confused why they haven't, like, that's not released yet. But, to be fair, summer is a really bad time to be releasing a game about that you're gonna have to move. Because it's so fucking hot, especially over in Japan. It's so hot there. And I highly doubt that they really want people to be to have their largest increase in people coming to play, and then everyone getting heat stroke. Imagine imagine that. It's just terrifying. But I don't know. To be fair, they are better about it than, say, Pokemon, where you had to go outside. But even so, you have to. You still have to go outside for the first few times, at least. Unless you want to spend money right off the bat, but I don't know. We'll see. Oh, fella. One thing I will say right now about one thing that I might as well mention what I would like to see from the Switch 2, and that is reorganize some things. I think that they could do a lot of really good organization would be really helpful, because especially when it comes to DLC. Because one of the biggest problems that I've come across with the Switch is that you really don't know when there's DLC for whatever game that it is. Even if it's if it's free DLC, or it's not free DLC, or you have to actually spend money for it, whatever it is, there's very little information about the DLC. You can find all of it pretty easily by going into the Nintendo shop. But as for if you're just on the game, there's not really enough information to say, oh, here is the specific DLC. And that was something that even the PS4, I think even the the PS3 didn't have that. But the PS4 especially, they immediately figured out that, hey, this is a problem. DLC is exploding at this point in time. Let's make it easy for people to actually see the DLC for their specific game. We'll just put it as a second, you can go down from your main game, and then you'll see every single every single piece of DLC for the specific game. So, and you don't have to go searching for it. I think that is going to be a very important distinction that they should figure out with the Nintendo Switch. But yeah. As for what the game what the games are going to look like, I'm assuming that they're going to be pretty much identical to the Switch, because I imagine that, considering the fact that what they're saying is they're calling it the Switch successor, I imagine that means that it's likely going to still be able to play any Switch game. Which, to be fair, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, I imagine that if they're going to do anything with that, I do imagine that they will port that pretty quickly, because they've said that they just don't want to. He's practically done. He doesn't want to do more with Super Smash Bros. So my guess with Smash is that they're going to simply port Ultimate to this new console, but until that's done, you'll be able to. You don't necessarily have to get the port. I think that they'll also make sure that you'll be able to play it with your original Ultimate the cartridge. We'll see, but yeah. But yeah. But yeah, I honestly have no idea what the heck is gonna be in this. I mean, if we look at the some of this stuff, like there's some Kid Icarus stuff. I doubt that. I really doubt that. Mario Kart, Among Us, Zelda. I think if they're going to do anything with Zelda, it's just going to be the stuff about the port. Because I believe Twilight Princess is coming out soon on the Switch. I'm not sure if that's been confirmed, but I've heard rumors. I don't know what I want. There we go. That's better. So, I could actually, I think that would actually be reasonable of an option for them to do, is to make a whole bunch of the Zelda games be ported to the Switch, because a lot of people really want to play these games, especially considering the fact that they've basically confirmed that the Switch is when they go onto the Switch 2, it's not going to be in the Breath of the Wild universe. It's going to be something new. So, apparently they are bringing Luigi's Mansion back into the game. I'm not sure if that really matters. Let's see here. Let's see here. If we look at the Nintendo Switch coming soon, it would be great if this loads. There we go. They will not be putting anything about that. Okay. Let me see if I can switch this properly. PS5. There we go. So, I just decided to look over at the Nintendo Switch coming soon library, and the first thing on there is Mushoku Tensei. This is not going to be on there. No matter what they do, they are not going to be putting something that dirty into a Nintendo Direct. I'm sorry. Do I kind of want to play it? Yes, but that's beside the point. That's just that's so stupid, and I just think that's hilarious. That looks like a horror game. I don't necessarily expect that. Maybe something about this, whatever this is. I highly doubt that they're going to do anything with the Garden of Banban, because that's horror. Yeah. Dice Folk. That looks interesting. But yeah, most of the stuff that they've got in here is pretty minor stuff. What is this? Sorry, I'm distracted. Huh. Well, that looks interesting. I am not. I'll have to look into that later. But yeah, most of this stuff looks like it's pretty much a lot more mature stuff as well. Oh, Super Monkey Ball thing. That I actually could expect them to put that in there. Um, but yeah. Beyond that, I really have no idea what the heck they're going to do with any of this. I imagine that they will probably be putting some of this, whatever some of this stuff is. These will probably be, I'm thinking if any of these things that are here in the coming soon section are going to be in there, it's mostly going to be like the more child friendly stuff. So probably going to avoid horror. Probably going to avoid, or if they are, they're definitely going to avoid freaking Mashika Tensei. I do not expect them to do anything with that, but it would be funny. If we end up seeing that, I'm going to laugh hysterically. But like probably of everything that is in the coming soon section, that's probably the most insanity inspiring one I've seen there. But we'll see. And hey, that releases tomorrow, so no, I am not playing it. At least on stream. On the bright side, 6 more minutes, and then we're good. Oh. But they did open up the thing to be full screen, so that's good. They're usually pretty good about these, so I expect them to be doing something pretty cool there pretty quickly. That dice talk thing, whatever that was, I could imagine that actually being in here, but I don't know. If I look at my at the calendar though, I'm kind of not sure what would be the timing for the next Nintendo Direct. My thinking with it is probably August. Because I don't expect them to do anything in July. Because July is kind of that one, they don't do announcements. No one does announcements in July. At least it's pretty rare. So, there is that. But we'll see. One thing I would like, and I highly doubt that this is gonna be announced anytime soon, but a Skandar and the Unicorn Thief video game. I imagine they're gonna wait on doing any video game deals until at least the movie comes out. Or, well, maybe not necessarily the movie comes out, but at least the movie is available. Is as like has trailers or something like that. But I don't know. We'll see on that exact point. Maybe I should just put out a question to her. She answers way too many of my things. Oh my gosh. But, yeah. I don't know. So, yeah. I don't know. It's gonna be interesting to say the least. Another thing, might as well get this announcement out of the way for those of you who are interested. I am actually going to be streaming more. I'm not certain. I don't have the exact plan ironed out yet. However, I will be streaming tomorrow. I think I'm streaming a little bit on. I'm going to try to stream on Thursday. But it's going to be It's not. I think tomorrow and Friday's stream are probably going to be the largest of the two streams that I'm working on. That I'm going to be doing. So, yeah, tomorrow and Friday's streams. Those ones can actually go for a pretty long time. So, I might just keep those going. So those ones will probably have something. So those will probably be interesting at least. My thinking right now is that at least one of those will be a Kingdom Hearts stream, and then the other one will be a Final Fantasy 14 stream. Probably tomorrow's will be the Final Fantasy 14 one, but we shall see. All right, 2 minutes. Here we go. Hey, let's take a look at the chat again, see what they're saying. Yeah. Most of these games I think are just like random things. People are wanting like these big games, and I honestly, let me make something clear. I am not expecting anything major. In fact, I actually expect a higher chance of them showing off the Tricky Trials update trailer for Minecraft before they do anything major. Like, anything major is probably not going to be getting anything soon. Which, another thing as well, I'm kind of intrigued how that's going to work with, if, at this point in time, Minecraft actually already has the, thing set up for, so they're already working to, get ready for the next console. We'll see. Anyways, it is officially 7, and there it goes. Okay. To M. Consider me intrigued. Alright, let's see what they're gonna do. Oh, so there is gonna be a Mario game. Luigi?
Luigi? Huh? Luigi!
What is going on here? Is this like Mario and Luigi? That's all it's called. Okay. Looks like it's a 3D platform. Oh. This is an RPG. This is, like, what the fuck is this? Okay, yeah, they're making a Mario and Luigi RPG. I mean, color me intrigued, but I don't think I'm gonna necessarily play this. One of the biggest problems I have with certain games is they design them specifically to be a multiplayer game, and then you're unable to play them as anybody else. Yeah. Oh, Mario and Luigi Brothership, that's what they're going to call it. Coming at the end of the year. Not this present.
Hello, everyone. I'm Shinya Takahashi, and I'll be your guide for today's Nintendo Direct. That was the first new entry in the Mario and Luigi series in almost 9 years. Mario and Luigi Brothership. Please look forward to a seafaring adventure that unfolds across mysterious islands, as well as evolved Bros moves with Mario and Luigi. Okay, let's see the first batch of headlines.
All right, here we go.
Bring the championships home or on the go.
The fuck? Oh.
The thrill of the Nintendo World Championships is heading to the Nintendo Switch system. Take on over 150 speedrunning challenges from across 13 NES games, from lightning-fast feats to action-packed battles. Familiarize yourself with each challenge and perfect your timing. Then give it your best shot and
So it's
aim
a
for
game.
the top of the online leaderboards.
Literally
You can also try
about
more difficult legend challenges,
speed race. What the?
like
Speed
completing
running.
Super
Really?
Mario Brothers in one go using warp pipes. Stuck on a legend challenge? Check out classified information for handy tips and tricks to help you improve. Put your skills to the test in survival mode, where you'll race against ghost data of players worldwide. After each round, half of the players will be eliminated. You've only got one shot to survive. Will you be the last one standing? Nintendo World Championships NES Edition launches on Nintendo Switch July 18th. Pre-orders for the digital version are available now on
Okay.
Nintendo eShop. A deluxe set containing a physical version of the game and other bonus items is also available for pre-order.
Fuck.
The final battle
Oh,
of
they're doing a Fairy Tail
is
game?
about to begin.
行くぞハッピー
Relive the climactic Alvarez Empire arc from the hit anime Fairy Tail in this action RPG.
I haven't
Set
watched
in the
Fairy Tail
vast
in so
kingdom of
long.
Fiore, Team Natsu prepares to finish their fight.
いや俺が先
Engage in real-time battles and unleash powerful attacks that fuse different kinds of magic based on who's in your party. Work together with your teammates to take down powerful enemies. Fairy Tail 2 launches on
I think
Nintendo
it's so
Switch
weird to me
this
that
winter.
a lot of the anime that get video games are
Embark on a
just
multi-dimensional
not
journey.
they're the popular ones, not the like.
Final Fantasy
ones that make
series
sense.
creator Hironobu Sakaguchi
Oh,
and composer Nobuo Uematsu comes the turn-based RPG Fantasian. The world is slowly
Huh.
being robbed of its civilization. To restore his memories, Leo must confront an evil entity threatening all mankind.
looks interesting.
Skills are the ticket to winning battles. Adjust a skill's trajectory to target multiple enemies at once.
Oh, that is a very interesting way to do
You can
things.
also send enemies you've encountered to a separate dimension and fight them later. The more enemies there are, the more you can wipe out in one shot.
Let them go
Now, let us save the world together.
Fantasian Neo Dimension launches on Nintendo Switch this holiday.
That looks actually really interesting. I might play that, but I don't know. I don't think there's
Another
gonna be enough
sport
time.
is coming to Spoko Square.
Oh. Oh, cool. They're adding basketball into it.
Basketball is being added as a free update to the Nintendo Switch sports game.
You know, I'm still
Dribble,
disappointed with
pass,
Nintendo Switch Sports because they just
and
didn't
shoot.
do nearly as
In
much with it as they
2-on-2
really should
matches
have.
using motion controls. Try out 3-point challenge solo and score as many baskets as you can.
I think like
within
part of the
time limit.
reason why it felt like that
Up
is
to
probably
4
because
players
the
can
fact
also
that
compete in 5 streak
the
battle.
Wii one was so much better. Because it had like
Besides
so many
local
games
play,
right off the
You
bat.
can team up with players worldwide in 2-on-2 online matches. this free update for Nintendo Switch Sports dunks its way onto Nintendo Switch this summer.
Yeah, I'm not that surprised. They're probably gonna keep adding stuff to it. I need to play it again, but I just haven't had the chance. Wait, is this Hades? Or, no, this has to be something else. Yeah, this is something new. I have no idea what this is. You know, actually, this feels like a lot like Nier Automata, and freaking actually, you know what this probably is? This is probably something connected with the that one game. I'm forgetting what it's called, but that was what I was basically explaining. That was basically, yeah, Memories and all that. That's not what I was thinking, but
It's
feels
an
like
array
something.
of cartoon classics. Leap into a new update for Disney Illusion Island. Monarch's greatest detective is solving a mystery, and only Mickey and friends can help. In the brand new adventure, Mystery in Monarch, uncover hints and evidence scattered throughout the world, then use the dashboard to crack each case. What big secret lies at the end? Start sleuthing, because this free update launches on Nintendo Switch
Interesting.
later today.
Why did that jelly baby?
Island adventures await.
You know,
Customize your character.
I would love for like
Then
a
befriend
Sanrio
Hello
game to
Kitty,
just
Karate,
have like a
and other
Gretzko just
familiar
in the
faces
background,
this
and you're just like,
open world adventure.
who is that character? Why aren't they
Team up
never
with
bringing
new
her up?
pals to solve
It's
mysteries
just
and
because of the
restore
fact that she
Friendship Island
literally
when
cannot be.
Hello
She
Kitty
is so
Island
freaking dirty.
Adventure
Oh no,
launches
she is
as
in
a
this.
time
Okay.
console exclusive on the Nintendo Switch system next year.
She's probably not going to be able to do anything, but okay.
Let's get loony in this wacky sports game. Play as Bugs Bunny, Daffy Duck, Porky Pig, and more across 4
This feels like they
arcade-style sports.
Like this should have come out like
Unleash the
years
full
ago.
power of Acme across iconic levels in up to 4-player local co-op. But watch out for falling anvils. Looney Tunes Wacky World of Sports crashes onto Nintendo Switch this fall.
What's up, Doug?
That's all, folks.
Let's game on!
That
Emergency
sounded
meeting.
so weird.
New crewmate and imposter roles are being added to Among Us. Alert others when eliminated as a noisemaker. Plant tracking devices on others as a tracker. Or turn invisible while taking out players as a phantom. Suss things out when this free update for Among Us sneaks onto Nintendo Switch later today.
I should probably get
monster
on
army is at
Among
your
Us again
command.
and check it out. I don't know, but it's on the
This is
PlayStation for me.
Felicidad, a realm of monsters. Those who command and raise them are called Farmagia and play a vital role in the land's civilization. 10 of Farmagia must rise up against the oppressive Magus to stop his vicious reign of the underworld. Raise monsters and lead them into the fight against the Magus' army. Plant seeds, then cultivate, and harvest them to make your buddies come to life. They can then be trained for battle. Give commands to your monsters and exploit.
You know what?
enemy
This
weaknesses
feels like
in
frickin' Ni no
action-packed
Kuni too.
combat.
Like just like a little bit, not necessarily fully.
Merge all of the battle buddies in your party to call forth a giant fusion summon and wreak havoc on your foes.
Everyone, attack!
Join the rebellion to stop the Magus in Farmagia, launching on Nintendo Switch November 1st.
Interesting. That is interesting. That's all I can say really about that. Oh, is this a remake?
Donkey Kong Country Returns, originally released on the Wii system, is barreling onto Nintendo
Yeah, is it?
Switch
Okay.
in HD. The villainous Tiki Tak tribe has hypnotized the local wildlife and stolen Donkey Kong's precious banana hoard. Obstacles in the way? Just stomp them. Pound them.
Yeah,
And
it's
roll on through. Each
They said
level is
ports,
filled with hijinks, but they're no match for these top bananas. From manic
Yeah,
minecarts to high-flying rocket barrels, and even hitching a ride on Rambi. There are plenty of transportation methods available. Pass a Joy-Con controller to a buddy for 2-player local co-op. 80 appealing levels are in store, including the additional levels from the Nintendo 3DS version.
okay. That's actually good because that was something that was
Donkey Kong
always a
Country
problem with
Returns HD swings onto the Nintendo Switch
the
system
Wii
January
and
16th.
Switch, DS era. Is that some games would be kind of split
One
between
of
the two
Donkey
games.
Kong and Diddy Kong's Jungle Escapades returns in HD. Plenty of wild actions and antics are in store with these Kongs. Next, please take a look at this.
What is this? This looks familiar. Oh no. No, wait, yeah, it kind of does. What is this? What is this? Your home, awakening draws near. Yeah, okay, so it's a Dragon Quest remake. I thought it looked familiar.
Journey with allies to face the Archfiend. On an epic
I've never really
adventure.
necessarily been a Dragon Quest fan, but I've been vaguely aware of it forever.
Memorable encounters,
So that's why.
perplexing challenges, and formidable monsters await. An iconic RPG remade in HD 2D. Forge your own path. The legacy begins.
I just kind of love that freaking idea of that one cliff where everyone just goes to. It's in every single
Dragon
fucking game.
Quest III HD 2D Remake.
Or rather, every RPG, I should say.
Coming
Especially
to
from
Nintendo
this
Switch,
era.
November 14th.
Wait. Oh. 1 and 2 are also coming as well. So it's not just 3. It's 1 and 2 first. Or, sorry, 3 first, and then 1 and 2 will be coming out.
任天堂ダイレクトをご覧の皆様、こんにちは、堀井雄二です。ドラゴンクエスト3の映像、いかがでしたか？ようやく発売日を発表できて、僕も嬉しく思います。そして今日、サプライズで発表したドラゴンクエスト 1&2 も HD2D で蘇ることが決定しました。時系列としては3が物語の始めとなっており、
Okay, so that would explain
3
why.
の順番でプレイしてもらうとあっと驚く展開が待っています。ロト3部作となる3と 1&2 どちらもぜひ楽しんでもらえたら嬉しいです。どうも堀井雄二でした。
Okay. Interesting.
Thank you, Mr. Hori. We hope you're excited to play the entire Erdrick trilogy, now in HD 2D. Let's continue with more headlines.
What the
Let's
fuck?
Have some fun.
What the fuck?
Say hello to Jaws? Wait, He-Man? Great Scott! Is that Marty McFly? The world of Funko is coming to life in this action-adventure mashup for the ages. Play with more than 60 characters as you explore locations based on over 20 iconic movies, TV shows, and more.
I assume that they're mostly going to be doing like stuff that is more like the mainstream ones, not necessarily the ones that they just did one-offs and stuff. So I don't think that they're like going to put like Miraculous and stuff in there, even though those do exist.
They're certainly not toying around. Unbox the universe when Funko Fusion pops onto Nintendo Switch September 13th.
Interesting.
We've got a smorgasbord of spooky, silly, and strategic games.
Yep,
Ready
Luigi
for an
mentioned.
adventure of ghoulish proportions? Summon your courage and explore multiple mansions filled with goofy ghosts, tricky traps, and other supernatural shenanigans. Luigi's Mansion 2 HD launches on Nintendo Switch June 27th. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop. Meet the quirky little Dempa Man. Find him, catch him, and lead him on a joyful RPG adventure. Explore dungeons and battle monsters. Customize all sorts of outfits. Decorate your island however you'd like, and more. Plus, up to 4 players in local co-op can team up to catch special Dempa Man. The new Dempa Man is free to play and launches as a timed exclusive on Nintendo Switch July 22nd.
Okay.
Strategize away in this tower defense installment of the Metal Slug series. Take
Oh, so it's
control
just
of
like
your
Battle
forces
Cast.
and
Okay.
pulverize
I'm assuming
enemy
this came
strongholds.
first, but
Choose from over 300 units with different abilities. And
I know
build out
Battle
your
Cats
decks
more
to
because
win
people are
tactical
constantly
tussles.
talking about it, which is
You
unfortunate.
can
But
also
still.
slug it out with other players in online battles. Metal Slug Attack Reloaded storms onto the Nintendo Switch system later today. Embark on an expedition of the damned in this eagerly awaited sequel to the gothic roguelike RPG. Board your stagecoach and set off across a decaying landscape to prevent an apocalypse. Fight off nightmarish fiends in turn-based combat. And upgrade your abilities after each deadly run. Darkest Dungeon 2 launches on Nintendo Switch July 15th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
Interesting.
More classic titles are on the way.
Yep. So they're porting everything. From...
Play Link's classic 16-bit adventure and team up online.
Looks
to
like they're porting
explore
or
randomized
Game Boy
dungeons
games?
in The Legend of Zelda: A Link
Or
to
Game
the
Boy
Past
Advance
4
games,
Swords.
specifically. Yep.
Experience the remake of Samus's first adventure in Metroid Zero Mission. Plus, coming to the new Nintendo 64, Nintendo Switch Online Mature 17 Plus collection of games. Brave the dangerous lost land to stop the campaigners' nefarious schemes in Turok: Dinosaur Hunter. And infiltrate a corporation to end their alien conspiracy in Perfect Dark. Now with online multiplayer.
I'm sure that a lot of people, that some people will
All
be thrilled
4
about
games
these.
will
I
be
don't know.
available for Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack members later today. Set sail to save the day.
Valiant.
This is Verona, a young woman with the ability to communicate with phantoms.
I will take all of this girl.
Join her on a journey to save her friend Ash. In this new installment in the Phantom Brave series.
That's a series? I did not know about that.
Take on tactical turn-based battles, where you'll combine the phantoms you befriended with objects in various ways. Combine phantoms with certain objects to maneuver them. Combine with a cannon to attack a large area. A fan to blow enemies around. Or combine with Morona herself for show-stopping abilities that can turn the tide of battle. Phantom Brave, the Lost
it looks
Hero,
cute, but I don't
launches on Nintendo Switch next year.
I don't know if I care, honestly.
This one's gonna take you for a ride. 7 arcade games featuring Marvel and Capcom characters are fighting their way onto Nintendo Switch as
Oh,
one
that's kinda
collection.
cool.
Clash in X-Men vs. Street Fighter. Duke it out in Marvel vs. Capcom 2 New Age of Heroes. Take down the Kingpin in the beat-em-up side-scroller The Punisher, and more. Hit up training mode to polish your fighting skills and combos. Select online mode to challenge rivals around the world. Or play co-op in The Punisher. You can also cross over to the museum to view artwork or listen to music from each game.
Interesting.
Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection Arcade Classics launches on Nintendo Switch this year.
I'm sure a lot of people are going to, like the older audience are going to be trying to think about that. But, Mario Party?
The latest game in the Mario Party series takes place on an enormous island resort.
Yep,
Get ready to jump into the biggest selection of Mario Party minigames yet in Super Mario Party Jamboree. First, let's see some of the new boards where you need to collect the most
Mario
stars.
Party will probably never end.
Take the escalators to
Just
travel
saying.
between floors in Rainbow Galleria. Use in-game coins to get a star at half price when they're on flash sale. But act fast. Ride around and stay on track in Roll'em Raceway. With the new Turbo Dice item, you can move up to 40 spaces with a lucky roll. Here on Goomba Lagoon, the ebb and flow of the tide can change your path. And things really get mixed up when the volcano blows its top. Along with 5 new game boards, 2 boards from previous Mario Party games make their return.
Cool.
Some mini-games are action-packed challenges, speed trials, a battle of wits, and more. And some are controlled by gently shaking or tilting your Joy-Con controllers.
There's a reason I don't play
With over
Mario Party.
110 mini-games, there's a wide variety to enjoy. Also, up to 20 players can go head-to-head online
20?
in the Coupathlon mode. Compete against your rivals and aim for first place. Try your best to come out on top.
Dang, I didn't realize.
Wait,
that
there are even more
you
new
need that
modes?
ma-
The biggest Mario Party yet will soon be underway.
Like, you're
when
already
the
being
Super
destroyed by
Mario
your
Party
friends.
Jamboree game launches on the Nintendo
Just
Switch system
randomly.
October
Why would
17th.
you ever want to be going up against like 20 other people?
That was the latest installment in the Mario Party series, Super Mario Party Jamboree. With new boards, mini-games, 20-player online gameplay, and more, get ready for the biggest Mario Party in series history. And now, please take a look at this.
All right, what's our next thing? Oh. Wait a minute, what? Oh no, this is what I thought it was. It's a Zelda remake. But I'm not certain which one it is. I think it might be the I feel like this is either 1 or 2. No. Maybe this is something new? Wait. What is this? Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom. This is a new game, I think.
Hello, everyone. I'm Eiji Aonuma, producer of the Legend of Zelda series. What you just saw was the latest installment, The Legend of Zelda: Echoes of Wisdom. This time around, Link has vanished. Now, it's up to Princess Zelda to step into the protagonist role. You might be thinking, will Zelda fight with a sword then? Here, we wanted to create a new gameplay style that breaks conventions seen in past Legend of Zelda games with a top-down perspective. To explain more, please take a look at this video.
I wonder if this is like a test to see like how people actually feel
Across
about
the
this.
vast lands of Hyrule, strange rifts have appeared and have taken many people, including Link. Now alone, Zelda meets the fairy Tri, receives a mysterious staff called the Tri-Rod, and sets off on a journey across Hyrule to save her kingdom. By waving the Tri-Rod at a table she found, Zelda learned how to create an imitation of it called an echo. Once you learn an echo of something, you can recreate it whenever you'd like. Even if there's a wall blocking your path, you can create echoes of tables to get a leg up. Just like that.
Oh, that's interesting.
You can create wooden boxes, old beds, and unusual things like water blocks. How you use them separately or together is entirely up to you. Learn and create echoes of things you find while exploring Hyrule.
Huh.
You might be surprised at what you discover.
So it's literally a game that you have to...
Even battles will look different. You could pick up and throw a rock echo, for example. That's not all, though. You can
Okay, I kinda wanna
also
play this.
create echoes of monsters. After doing so, they'll fight by your side. Monsters have different abilities, so choose the one you want to create based on the situation. Wisdom is key, after all.
Huh.
In Hyrule
I
without
am
Link,
extremely intrigued. I will
the
definitely
fate
have
of
to check
the
this out.
kingdom is now in Zelda's hands.
I assume that you eventually, like, Link is probably
How
one
was
of the
that?
last people that you save.
I hope you enjoyed this demonstration of the Echo ability, which channels Princess Zelda's wisdom. There are a lot of echoes in this game. To be honest, I haven't counted them all yet. How you solve puzzles and battle enemies will change depending on the echoes used. In short, we've created a game where each player's experience will be different. The Legend of Zelda: Echoes of Wisdom launches September 26th. A Nintendo
I will
Switch
definitely
Lite
have to play
system
this.
inspired by the Legend of Zelda series will also be available at launch. We hope you're looking forward to playing as Zelda in this new adventure. Now, I'd like to return this
So, yeah,
moment
that comes out-
stolen away back to Mr. Takahashi.
That comes out in September, so
Thank you,
game
Mr.
for
Aonuma.
while you're at school.
Please look
I'm
forward
kidding.
to
Don't
the
do
newest
that.
entry
But
in the
still.
Legend of Zelda series. Let's see a few more headlines.
But I feel like it's mostly a
Let
game to
loose
tide us
and
over until
party
the
on.
actual main game for Zelda. We'll see. Yeah, Just Dance. Not that surprising, Just Dance is always available, so.
A new LEGO adventure is on the horizon.
Yeah, I'm not surprised that they're going to show this,
It's
but
the
at the
world
same
of
time, like
Horizon
we already
in
saw
Lego
this.
form. Join Machine Hunter Aloy on a quest to save the world from an ancient evil. Journey through lush landscapes. Dive
I'm assuming they're
deep
going
into
to
cauldrons.
which is,
Climb
it already
onto
feels like
tall
they are.
necks and traverse other locations inspired by the original game. But be careful. Swarms of machines are lurking everywhere. Use an array of gadgets like blast boots and gravity bombs to hunt them down. From the nimble watchers to mighty sawtooths. You might even come across the fearsome Thunderjaw. As you progress, you can help Aloy rebuild her home and
I kinda think
customize
it's-
her appearance with lots of outfits.
I kind of think it's funny.
Oh, and you don't have
The-
to
the-
explore
the-
this
the-
vast
even
wilderness
though,
alone. Team up with
the original
familiar
game,
faces from the world of
It
Horizon
was
in
a
two-player local or
PlayStation
online co-op.
exclusive, and I think it still is actually. I think it's funny that the Lego
Lego
one is going to be
Horizon
on everything.
Adventures launches on Nintendo Switch this holiday. A stray's journey begins.
Is it just like coming over here? Or is it a sequel? This is just it's coming to the console.
Experience a decaying cyber city through the eyes of a cat separated from their family and friends. Explore alongside a drone known as B-12 to find your way home. Carefully climb to the highest heights.
Yeah.
Create new paths for yourself. And stealthily squeeze into tight spaces. Think like a cat to make your way through the city. Careful though, not everyone is excited to have you slinking around, including hordes of hostile creatures ready to swarm. Keep exploring to venture into more areas of this unfamiliar world.
This feels like it's
Make your
way
way
bigger of a
back
deal
to
than it
safety.
actually was. Because Stray was really
finds its way
more of
onto
a
Nintendo Switch
cozy game
this holiday.
anyway, so I don't know if I would say cozy, but
Welcome home.
oh,
Hobbit.
finally they're gonna do something about this. I've been waiting for them
If
to.
you've ever wanted to live like a hobbit from the Lord of the Rings, now a leisurely existence nestled away in an idyllic, quiet corner of Middle-earth can be yours. Customize your appearance, decorate your home, and settle into life in the Shire. As a newcomer to the little haven of Bywater, you'll befriend your neighbors, work together to solve problems, and even share a meal or three. Explore, garden, fish, forage, and cook. The best way to build a Hobbit community is by hosting a dinner party with your homemade dishes. Plus,
That's
you can trade with your neighbors for unique decorations or special ingredients for even tastier meals. Friendly hobbits and familiar faces await your arrival when Tales of the Shire launches on the Nintendo
Okay,
Switch
so
system.
they
this
have a
holiday.
release date, or a release window. Finally, it says in the holiday.
Interrogate,
Okay.
checkmate. Two Ace Attorney spin-off games, including a sequel that was previously unreleased outside of Japan, are coming to Nintendo Switch as one collection.
So is this?
As the prolific prosecutor Miles Edgeworth, take the case out of the courtroom and investigate crime scenes. Gather information by interviewing people
Okay.
and inspecting evidence. Then use the power of logic to solve challenging cases. Enjoy all new hand-drawn character visuals from the original series character designer, or swap to the original sprites for a more classic look. Take a break from your investigation to explore the gallery, where you'll find character art, music, including orchestral arrangements, and more. Past and present collide as you uncover the truth at any cost. Ace Attorney Investigations Collection launches on Nintendo Switch September 6th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
Okay. Not that surprising, but okay.
昨日と変わらない普通の一日
What is this?
いつもの街いつもの光景毎日それが続く
Is this?
なんだよ
This
これ
isn't Persona,
なん
is
だ
it?
よあくそ
Like an early Persona? Like 1 or 2?
After a devastating attack by unknown assailants, Takumi Samino's life gets turned upside down.
Or is this like a completely new game?
A mysterious school mascot suddenly appears. While Takumi manages to get out of harm's way, he's then forced to enroll at the Last Defense Academy,
Okay, this is something completely
along
different.
with 15 other students. Their mission is to defend the school from hostile student enemies for 100 days. An academy shrouded in secrecy, and the unavoidable loss of allies. Can Takumi survive this 100-day trial, colored by extreme and despair, and return to his normal life? The creators of Danganronpa present the 100-line Last Defense Academy.
Okay, the
launching on
fact
Nintendo
that it was made by
Switch early
Danganronpa
next
people,
year.
that makes sense. That actually makes way more sense than like the Persona games.
Embark on a saga spanning generations. A full remake of Romancing Saga 2 is marching on to Nintendo Switch.
Interesting.
Rule and
I
expand the
have not
Empire of
played any of
Baren
those
across
games.
multiple generations, while challenging the legendary 7 heroes who have turned to darkness. In combat, use returning Saga features like glimmers to learn skills, and formations to enhance abilities.
Yep.
Turn-based battles have also evolved into timeline battles, where the action order is key. Innovative features like United Attack can also help with strategy. How will you expand your empire? And in which order will you fight the 7 heroes? Every decision you make will dramatically alter the course of the story. Safeguard your empire's future and protect your legacy from peril. Otherwise, the vengeful 7 heroes may emerge victorious.
I think it's funny that they're
Romancing
calling
Saga 2,
them
Revenge
the
of
7
Seven
heroes,
launches
though,
on
is your
Nintendo
enemies.
Switch October 24th.
We hope
Just
you're
saying.
excited to experience the full remake of Romancing Saga 2. That's almost everything for today's Nintendo
One more
Direct.
thing. Let's see what the big thing
Next will
is.
be our last announcement. Please take a look.
All right, let's see what the big thing is. Thank God it's not Mushoku Tensei though. What the fuck? A Metroid game? Is this like a remake of the original Metroid, or is this a completely new thing? This is a new thing, I think. Yeah, this is a new Metroid. Nice. At least as far as I'm aware. I might be wrong about that. I could absolutely be wrong about that. Oh. That's interesting. So yeah, this must be early in the Metroid timeline, I'm assuming. Huh. Well, that's cool. Oh, it's Metroid Prime 4. Okay. Beyond. Okay. Consider me intrigued. Are they gonna, like, talk about it at all, or are they just gonna be like, that's it? You get to see some cool visuals, and then we're done. Yep, coming out later this year. I think it's funny that Metroid is considered not that far off in the future as well. Like,
That was a first
that's
look
technically
at
within
Metroid
that could be
Prime
within my
4
lifetime.
Beyond.
Like,
After a very long time, we are finally able to share more information about this title. Release is planned for
20X9, yeah,
2025.
that's
So please wait a little bit longer. We hope you're looking forward to Samus Aran's new adventure. That's all for today's Nintendo Direct. Thank you for watching.
cool. Well, that was interesting. Consider me intrigued about all of the new Nintendo games. I don't know if I'm gonna, which ones I'm gonna play. But yeah, that was pretty fun. Anyways, guys, hopefully you've enjoyed this live stream. I will see you guys tomorrow then for the next one. But anyways, guys, I've been